Hello guys, so this is a quick video about how to solve or how to prove DeMorgan's theorem for two variables using Venn diagram on a PowerPoint. I mean, since we are using PowerPoint, not a paper and a pen, then we want our shapes to be neat and beautiful, okay, and readable, of course. We want to avoid any mess, let's say that. So here is a PowerPoint I will share with you, okay. So let us now solve it or prove it. So basically, to prove it, we should prove that x prime dot y prime or and y prime plus x or x or y equal to 1. If you recall our videos that in which I proved the DeMorgans for you, this was the condition that if it was satisfied, I mean that part, the left hand side, is really equal to 1, then x or y prime equal to x prime and y prime. Okay, we showed that already. So to do that in Venn diagram, we should end up with a fully filled or colored space. I mean, whole the space should be colored. That means this term here, the left hand side, is equal to 1. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna find the Venn diagram or Venn shape for x prime, y prime separate, then find the shape or the coloring for x or y separate like this. Then we add them together, making a union, and this should be a completely filled or colored space of the Venn diagram. This whole square here, this square or this rectangle, I'm sorry, should be completely filled or colored. So let's do that in a neat way, beautiful way, as I said. Okay, what is x prime? X prime is the whole area, this area here, okay, around the circle of x. So we should color this area. Anything around x, around this circle, should be colored, except the x area, because we are interested in x prime, not x. So to do that, we just highlight the circle of x and fill it with white. It's not filled. The filling here is just no filling for all of them, but I will fill it with white. And second step is to bring it to front so it can have a precedence over any other shape in this rectangle. Then choose the rectangle and fill it, for example, with any good color, any beautiful color, for example, like this yellow, for example, or the green, whatever you want, green, for example, or let's do it with that color here, this guy. So format and do, you see, guys. That's why I'm sharing with you this rabbit here. Okay, so now as you see, everything is highlighted, okay, except the x circle, and that can be, so this rectangle, this space here, represent x prime. Now we want to highlight y prime. What's y prime? Y prime. What is y prime? Y prime is basically is everything except the circle of y. So we should color everything except that circle that represents y. So again, we choose this circle, fill it with white, and make its precedence to the front. It's actually now in the front, but it just stress on that. Bring it to front, and then highlight this guy or choose this guy and format and choose that. Okay. Now, what is x prime, y prime? X prime, y prime is basically the intersection between the first shape, which represents x prime, and the second shape, which represents y prime. This is the first Venn diagram, we can say, and the second Venn diagram. Okay, so what is the common thing between both? What is the area that is both highlighted in the first one and highlighted in the second one? Basically, what is highlighted in both shapes is everything except these two circles, because this circle is not highlighted here, so it's not part of that, and this circle is not highlighted, and this circle is not highlighted here. Okay, so in this shape here, these two will be white, so we'll choose both and fill them with white and bring them forward in the front. Then we highlight, that guy. I may say, I don't like this, you can keep it, or you can do this nice trick and draw and choose this color here, and it changes the color. So you can change the color basically to white. If it was not white, then you can, remove it in a very easy way. And you can use Control Z if you do some mistake. Okay? And it's not that hard. Yes. Yeah, that's acceptable enough. Okay, that's good. So we now have the Venn diagram of x prime, y prime. Now, what we should expect from x or y is that everything is highlighted in that two areas, but this highlighted area is not highlighted. So when we add them together, we should get one. So let's do that. So x, x, this is the circle. This is, I'm sorry, now we should, get back again to the arrow. Okay, so what is x? X is just this circle, and everything else should be not highlighted. So we highlight this circle only. So we can just, format this, and yeah. So this is representing x, and everything else is not highlighted. Okay, for y, so this circle, we should highlight now everything inside this circle. So we can, choose this format and that guy. Good. Now, what is x or y? X or y is the union of these two Venn diagrams. So in the overall shape of x or y, what is highlighted here and what is highlighted here should be highlighted here. So basically, these two circles are highlighted. So we basically get this guy here, format the first, and then format the second. Okay. Now, if you see now, in that guy, everything is highlighted except the two circles. And here, the two circles are highlighted and everything else is not highlighted. So basically, if we add them together, we will get, completely filled shape. And to do that, you just bring, this guy here and do like this. Okay. So this is, a proof for our DeMorgans for two variables. Okay, using, beautiful shapes in PowerPoint. Okay, I hope that can help you to prove DeMorgan's theorem for higher number of variables, like for example 3. And good luck, and see you in next videos. Bye bye.